Hey everyone, it's a lovely morning and we've already entered 2025 and this is officially my second vlog. It was a very eventful 2024 and if anything, I've only been grateful for most of the events that have occurred this past year. Now with that in mind, let's move on to the best purchases that I made in 2024 and they're likely to stick around with me in 2025 as well. Now I'm not sure, I may or may not get rid of these items in the following year or in this year. However, that's something for later to discuss. So let's cozy up and let me show you some of the best purchases I made in 2024. And here they are. Let's begin with the tops. So first in, we've got this navy striped t-shirt by Unizer label. Now I always wanted to own a striped t-shirt in the exact same colorway, which is navy in this particular case. However, the fit wasn't quite exactly what I wanted it to be. So this turned out to be a relaxed fit. I wanted something that I can use as an underlayer and then just wear it by itself whenever required. So I decided to go down a size, and just for reference, I'm 179 centimeter tall and I'm 32 in the waist size and a medium for a top. Now I would usually go a medium. However, I chose to go small just for the fact that this is a relaxed fit and it turned out to work perfectly fine for me. Now most of the times I would wear this t-shirt as an underlayer, like as you can see right now, where I've paired it with a navy jacket from Rod & Gun. But on most of the occasion, I can always dress it down by just wearing the t-shirt by itself and wearing a trouser or a denim underneath. Now next up is this oversized shirt from Uniqlo, and oh boy do I love this shirt. I absolutely worn this shirt on every possible occasion that I could. I would wear it with shorts, with trousers, with denim, whatnot, and it's an absolutely versatile piece of clothing. I did go up a size. I'm usually a medium, so I chose to go for a large with this particular shirt, and I reckon this colorway is here to stay. It's a nice kind of blue, which is a bright blue, and the good thing about this particular shirt is it can be paired with most other colors and it just screams summer. So I'm definitely looking forward to get more use out of this particular shirt in near future. Next item on the list is this hoodie by Nomadic Paradise. I love how this hoodie is slightly minimalistic in the front and is equally loud and bold when you see the bubble print on the back. This is a perfect hoodie for lounging, for a good coffee run, or even a grocery run. You know, you just don't want to waste any time. Just pop this hoodie on and there you go. This is the kind of clothing that I love on the days when I really don't want to think about much and just, put a nice piece of clothing and you still get out there and, you just look well dressed or well put together regardless. I'm definitely going to make more videos on how to style these kind of stuff. And please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down there if you would like me to show you how to style this hoodie in different ways as well. Now moving on to something more dressier, I have this beautiful flannel blazer from COS. This is a wool flannel blazer in a great colorway. Now I could not find this exact blazer on the website as I caught this one for an absolute bargain on Depop. I reckon it costed me $80 for the blazer plus the trousers. Now I haven't worn the trousers because they obviously didn't fit me quite nice. It's a very tapered, slim fit. However, I reckon it's more on the skinnier side, and that's probably one of the reasons I've got big quads and it wouldn't fit me quite well. So, yeah, I did not end up getting any use out of the trousers. They're still sitting in my wardrobe. I might just sell it back on Depop. Anyways, however, there is a very beautiful colorway which is still available on COS website here in Australia. It's the navy lounge colorway. If I'm spelling it right, I'm not too sure. It is currently retailing for 350 Australian dollars on the COS website. Compared to that, the price that I paid for this particular suit was absolute bargain. I paid only $80 for the jacket plus pants, as I mentioned previously, and the suit is every bit warm. It's really dressy, and I can easily dress this one up and dress this one down as and when required. I think it is very versatile. You can just wear it with a tie and a crisp shirt and dress it up. and on other occasion when you are wearing it with a trouser like I'm right now, or a denim, and just use a pair of loafers or derbies, and that's gonna be a nice kind of relaxed but elevated look as well. So I reckon this is a very versatile purchase of mine, and this is definitely gonna stay in my wardrobe for a long, long time. Next one is the blue striped blazer by Country Road in navy. It is 100% linen sourced from a premium Irish mill, Bed Magna. I love how it is lightweight and breathable, and can easily be paired with the lighter denim or chinos to give you that relaxed yet crisp old money vibes while not complicating things too much. This was again an absolute bargain. I purchased these ones on the Facebook marketplace for just 70 Australian dollars, and they are retailing on the Country Road website for, I reckon, 350 Australian dollars. At this date in time when I'm recording this video, they are actually sold out. But I absolutely love myself when I get a bargain with the tag still on. Who doesn't love it? Now, next one, we have the bottoms. Now, if I was to choose one of my most favorite purchases out of all the purchases that I've made during 2024, it has to be these trousers that I purchased from Uniqlo. It's the white pleated pants in a beautiful gray and beige colorway. They are currently retailing for $69.99 Australian dollars on the Uniqlo website. I would often wear them with my suits, but these pants are so versatile that you can easily pair them with knits, t-shirts, oversized shirts, short sleeve shirts, and whatnot. It wouldn't be a surprise if I decided to cop them in all the 4 colorways that they are currently available in. I reckon they've got them in navy and black as well, so I might somewhere down the line go ahead and grab them too. Another bottom that I grabbed was these loose fit jeans from H&M. They do feature a drop crotch, which means I can wear them higher on my natural waistline, and this is the kind of fit I prefer these days. One thing to note for these pants, that these pants are currently only available with an inseam length of 32, and the ones that I grabbed are also an inseam length of 32, and surprisingly I could get away with the size 31 waist in this one. However, I'm a 32 in the waist. So I would always recommend trying your clothes on while you can, when you're actually out there on a mission shopping in a store. I know for some blokes it's a bit too much, but come on guys, this is something that you're going to invest in. And what we're going to preach more so on this particular YouTube channel of mine is the fact that we want to invest in things that are going to stick around with us for a longer time. Now, investing in timeless pieces doesn't always mean that they have to be costly. They could be something like this denim that I've got over here. They would hardly cost me 80-90 bucks. But then when you look at the cost per wear, because when you try and buy things that are going to be more your size, and fortunately for brands like H&M that give you option for the inseam length as well, which means you're going to save so much on alterations after buying or purchasing your pants. And this is going to be an added advantage. Not only that, if you are going to buy things that are going to stick around with you for so long, which means you will end up spending extra money on buying new things every once in a while. And that's what we're going to aim for. Now, coming back to these denims, there were obviously around 6 or 5 other colorways in the denims. They were all absolutely gorgeous, and apart from this white one that I've got over here, literally every other denims had a different inseam length that you can actually go ahead and grab. So if you like your denims to be laying on top of your shoes or your boots, then you can choose to go with a length that's slightly longer. Again, I love the crop fit on this particular denim, and I'm absolutely in love with the silhouette of this denim. From where I see, this is as baggy as I can go with something that is a crop fit like this particular denim. And the drop crotch is an cherry on top when it comes to highlighting your natural waistline. Now, finally moving on to the last segment, which is the footwear, which I can never have enough of. I did make 3 purchases during this past year, which I would like to share with you. First up, we have these beauties from my favorite brand, Rod & Gun. Rod & Gun is a New Zealand-based lifestyle brand, and I absolutely love everything they have to offer. If you do follow me on my socials, my Instagram, my TikTok, you would see that I already made videos about stuff from Rod & Gun. and this is one of the best purchases that I absolutely love. These are the Edendale Chukka boots in a cognac colorway. Now, sometimes it is a bit difficult for me to buy something online from Rod and Gun in terms of footwear, especially because their sizes run slightly bigger. That's obviously what I feel. But so I'm usually a UK 8.5 to a UK 9. And most of the times I would go for a Euro size of 42. But with them, I ended up buying these ones in a size 41. I don't know, maybe it could even be my desperation for the fact that there was only last piece left and they were going for an absolute bargain. I reckon they retail for around $209 to $230 on the website. They're available on the Rod and Gun Myers website. So you can give it a shot if you like these. I'll try and link them in the description below. However, I bought them for an absolute bargain. It was $90 and I love every bit of detail that goes onto these shoes, right from the colorway, the square toe, and the embossed kind of Rod and Gun logo. And this, well, my battery almost died while talking about Rod and Gun, so you can see that I can keep on going about this brand. Anyways, moving on to the boots from Rod and Gun. They are made from the cowhide, which is the upper, and it features an ultra flexible sole. You can wear them with your trousers, your chinos, your denims, with whatever you like. They're super versatile, and I'm definitely hanging on to these ones for a while now. Next up, I have the Fred boots by Grenen. Grenen is an English brand that makes shoes which are handmade right in the heart of England. These are brogues, and I absolutely love the tan on the soles. Now, if you don't know what brogues are, you can always Google it, but let me know in the comment section down there. I would love to make a detailed video on the different kind of shoes and boots that are available in the menswear category, especially on the dressier sides, because we are all quite familiar with sneakers. Moving back onto these boots, I would absolutely love to pair these boots with selvage denims. I would love how the contrast of the selvage denim cuff would sit right on top of these boots, or maybe some wide leg trousers as well. I'm yet to get some use out of these bad boys, as I've just recently bought them and I haven't been able to explore them as much, but there's something about these shoes that screams vintage, rugged, elevated and dressy all together at once, and that is why this is such a versatile piece. Now, moving on to the final pair of the day, which is this pair from Clarks. Now, these are not your conventional Clark Wallabies. These are more like the boat shoes. Now, again, this is a very beautiful colorway and very versatile pair of footwear, and I would absolutely love to wear them with a no socks kind of look. However, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't look too bad with the socks on as well. Maybe it's something that we would discover in the near future. They scream old money aesthetics, and I would pair them with trousers, with chinos. I reckon chinos are going to be really nice to pair them with, or even on certain occasions with, you know, a nice straight leg denims, and I reckon they're going to look pretty cool. Now, I hope you like this video, and if you are also a fashion enthusiast like me or love my content, please feel free to leave some suggestions and comments down in the comment section. And if you are too generous, please don't shy away from subscribing to this channel. It will mean a lot to me. And until then, please stay stylish. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.